Have you ever done something for your health that ended up causing more harm than good? You're not alone, and today we're going to talk about medical tests that might be doing just that, especially if you're over 70. Hi there, I'm Harold Hal Kimura, host of Aging Boldly for Ubi Health. As one of the AI faces of Ubi's global network of over 1,200 medical providers and backed by insights from more than 12 million users, I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to various issues around aging and wellness. With so much misinformation floating around online, it's more important than ever to get doctor approved info you can actually trust. Let's get into it, because some routine medical checkups may not be helping us the way we think. In fact, a growing body of research shows that certain tests not only provide little benefit beyond a certain age, but they also come with serious risks, like unnecessary treatments, anxiety, and even complications from surgery. Take the bone density scan, also known as a DEXA scan. Once you hit your 70s, these scans often show lower bone density, even when there's no real danger. And the result? You could be prescribed strong medications like bisphosphonates, which carry side effects like jaw deterioration and esophageal irritation. The truth is, mild bone thinning is part of aging, much like needing reading glasses. I remember my neighbor Patsy, she's 78 and still walks her dog every evening. She got a scan that flagged low bone density. Her doctor prescribed meds, and within weeks, she developed terrible heartburn and jaw pain. When she finally saw a second opinion, they spoke to her about simple strength training with light weights and resistance bands, upping her calcium intake through leafy greens and sardines, and adding vitamin D. 6 months later, she felt stronger, steadier, and most importantly, no meds needed. Here's what's important. Lifestyle changes like those can reduce fracture risk by over 20% in older adults. That's according to research published in Osteoporosis International. Sometimes old school wisdom, like staying active and eating well, can be more powerful than a prescription. Let's talk about brain MRIs. These are often ordered if someone has a bit of forgetfulness, but here's what most people don't realize. 86% of people over 70 will show abnormalities, but only 3% of those findings are anything treatable. This leads to a spiral of worry, other tests, even painful and invasive procedures. I'll never forget one gentleman who came into our clinic, George, age 76. Bright guy, used to be a high school history teacher. Started forgetting names here and there. His MRI showed white matter changes, which frankly are as common as gray hair in our brains. But that scan tipped him into a panic. Quit his book club. Stopped driving. Thought his life was on the decline. A basic cognitive test showed he was perfectly normal. We worked on his sleep and hydration. Fast forward 3 months. He was back leading trivia night. The truth is, unless you're experiencing major neurological symptoms, like sudden personality changes or seizures, an MRI probably isn't the best first step. A simple paper-based cognitive screening is safe, effective, and much less stressful. So what's the takeaway? The idea that more testing equals better care doesn't always hold up once we pass a certain age. Sometimes these tests create more problems than they solve. That's where proactive questioning comes in. Before you agree to a medical test, ask, what happens if this finds something? What are the next steps? And are the potential risks worth the possible gains? The path to healthy aging isn't paved with endless scans and prescriptions. It's built on mindful eating, daily movement, social connection, and good sleep. That's what we mean when we talk about aging boldly. Worried about your own health? Start by checking in with the UB Symptom Checker at ubihealth.com. Its medical grade, doctor approved AI is like having a full on call healthcare team right in your pocket. Always 100% free. And don't forget to like this video and follow us for more doctor approved info you can trust from Ubi Health. Stay well, stay curious, and keep aging boldly.